What is up, guys? This is Kazi from cleverprogrammer.com. In this video, I want to talk about why the YouTube algorithm is killing my channel, why it's killing most other channels, and what it actually incentivizes. This is Aaron Burnett.
What's up, you guys?
And we're going to be talking in this video. So let's kind of jump right into it, okay? So let me explain it to you guys on what is happening on all of this, on our channels, right? So take a look at this. The YouTube algorithm is
Illuminati.
taking our channel down. And this is happening live. We have 371,000 subscribers. Let me turn the volume just a little bit lower. Might be too loud. We have 371,000 subscribers with 13 million views, right? So how come our average daily subscribers were 400, okay?
Yeah.
Every day we had about 300 to 400 subscribers.
Yeah. And
you
today
were there.
we have 3.
And now all of a sudden we had yesterday 7 and 3.
Even though we live stream.
50 and 132. And we've just been consistently going down. Now, I get it. Some of you might be like, hey, but maybe what's happening is that you're not producing a lot of content. And that's good. But, you know, we have been producing content probably the most consistently we've ever been.
Yeah, we have like videos queued up, premiered, waiting to go, thumbnails, everything. Everything's ready to go. And it's still choking us.
Right. It's still choking us, and it's just taking us down, and there's very little that we find that we can actually do about it. And so
We feel kind of powerless, you know?
yeah.
Yeah!
So we want to show you, we're loving your support though, by the way, guys. Your support has really been helping us. I'm going to pull up some of the comments from yesterday. So here we go. Okay, so Joshua Silver yesterday left a comment. He's like, lucky for you, your ads have been popping up on random videos that I watch. So for lack of a better word, don't worry, I believe your increase is coming. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have been accepted into my local community college this week. In fact, I got the letter on my bed at home today. So awesome, Joshua.
Thank you, Josh.
That's amazing. And this is the reason why we want to survive as a channel, because we believe that what we have to share with the world is valuable, and maybe it can help a person or two.
Yeah, or 100.
Or 100 or more. That's really our goal. But like, real talk, guys, like this is everything for us. This is our livelihood. This is what we do.
Yeah, like 12 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Do you take a day off?
Rarely, when my family flies in, but that's about it.
I work 7 days a week. Frankie, how about you?
7 days a week, man.
Seven days a week. We come in 7 days a week. We put in 10 to 12 hours of work, trying to create content, trying to create something.
Yeah, there's no clocking in, clocking out. It's just, this is just what we do.
But then when this starts happening, right, and you can't control it, and this is a whole year, right? To you, it might just look like one little line that doesn't mean anything, but this is 2018 to current, and after being as consistent as possible, and after putting in as much work as possible, things going down, that's a little scary, right? Let's see what other comments we got, because you guys have been really, really great and supportive, and I just want to thank you guys for all of that. Jonathan says, I think the channel was better in my opinion last year. For sure, that's totally true. That's possible too. This is happening all over YouTube. Patrick has gotten some conspiracy theories, and he goes, only corporate content is getting pushed by the algorithm. Michael says, where's your, yeah, I don't know about that, right?
Well,
I think we gotta, we gotta test those theories.
Patrick Taylor, like, check his channel.
Like,
he has 18 subscribers.
Michael goes, where is your Patreon account? How can we help? That would be really, really awesome, guys. We're thinking about maybe launching a shirt or something that could do it, but we have coding courses, so we're trying to make do from that for now. Honda says, I like your earlier videos. Okay, maybe we'll think about more focused, but there's something deeper that we want to get into this video that's going to expose a lot of what's going on, and we want to go deeper into what is actually happening, but we want to open up the discussion and invite all of you guys in.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to put theories forth. Like, we're going to see how like some things work and some things don't, but like how some videos and some channels like debunk those theories, and like there's a lot of like nobody understands YouTube completely, and it's just kind of weird. So it's an
but we have some really interesting stuff to show you guys.
Very interesting insights, and we're just gonna keep trying.
Joshua Fluke, thank you for leaving a message yesterday, my man. That meant a lot. He's like, you gotta stream more. Thumbnails are huge, and he's like also asking questions up front. He goes, giveaways, good shit, dude. Mix it up, make it work, then repeat. Thank you, Josh. We appreciate it, my man. Yeah, we are gonna try to stream more, because we've discovered
he's been growing, right? And
he's been growing like crazy.
posting every day.
And he streams, and I see Gary Vee streaming, and I see Grant Cardone streaming. And the biggest reason I think is that YouTube prioritizes watch time as one of the most important things.
Yeah, watch time is just it doesn't matter how many views you get. It's more like how many minutes total have been watching that video.
Because YouTube has seen that if people spend more time on its platform, YouTube's revenue grows and YouTube grows itself. So that's why they changed the algorithm.
Goal. Yeah, they need to grow.
They need to survive.
For our channel, we got to put like the right videos on. For YouTube, they have to let the right channels grow.
Yep.
Videos.
Based on watch minutes, and so whichever video is being watched a lot, that really does well. But the question comes, people are like, yo, that's obvious. That makes a lot of sense. If you have great quality, then you are going to grow the fastest, right? If you have great quality of content and your content is like really dense and it's providing value. Well, so we want to question that theory a little bit, okay? So we want to question that one just for a quick second. Let's take a look at a few channels here. Let's throw on some music. Let's take a look at a few channels here, okay? So this video by Veritasium was really informative, and in this video he basically says if you are, he made this video recently about having 36 million balls in a lake, as you can see over here, and this video just went completely viral, okay? 36 million views. And when he went to speak to Mr. Beast about it, you know Mr. Beast, right?
Yeah, the big channel money guy, right? Giving out money and shit.
Yeah.
Here's a free car. I don't know how he does it, but...
Right. So when he spoke to Mr. Beast was like, yes, this video is going to do really well. And
or like Veritasium went up to him before he posted the video, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And Mr. Beast was like, this video is going to get 30, he didn't say 36 million views, but he's like, this video is going to be a banger.
Yeah, it's going to be really big.
Then he went and posted it, and then it ended up getting...
went huge. Yeah. And a lot of you guys have probably seen it. It's that one. Yeah, that one down there.
Right. So he has a lot of theories around what is making these channels tick, what is actually making these channels continuously grow. But one of the things that we are finding, and this is happening to his channel too. His channel is actually on a downward trend. A lot of big channels are on a downward trend right now.
That's what that guy said. Whatever Taylor or something. That one comment.
Mr. Beast Gamer commented on our thing.
Hey, baby.
So, with this happening, we're really trying to figure out, okay, how do we actually turn this around? How do we make it so then our channel can actually not be one of the ones that dies? And so I think what's going to be cool is we wanted to bring you in on the discussion. We wanted to share all these things with you. So if we figure a way out, you can watch it live. If our channel dies, you can also watch that happen live.
Yeah.
But
and see where we screwed up.
Right? So let's talk about the quality of content. So some people say, man, it's the quality of the content, and that's what
content is king.
So, okay, cool. Content is king. Content is why channels grow. We have 400 videos, okay? But I would like to turn your attention to this new channel called Janelle Eliana. Okay. She has 1.7 million subscribers. She's growing at a rate of about 300,000 subscribers a day. 300,000 subscribers a day. And she has 3 videos. She's posted 3 videos since June. She didn't have an Instagram. She had a very small following on Instagram. So people are like, oh, maybe she used the email list. She didn't have an email list. People are like, maybe she used Instagram. She had 10,000 followers on Instagram. How many of those followers would come to one of the videos? Maybe 1,000?
10,000 turned to 1.6 million?
Yeah.
No, not going to happen.
Yeah. So she's getting 13 million views on a video. So clearly it's not the Instagram followers. Another theory might be, oh, maybe she's using Facebook or YouTube ads. Well, with YouTube ads, you would have to spend about $500,000 to $1 million, okay? To throw away $1 million just to grow, while you live in a van, I find it hard to believe that she has $1 million to throw in ads just to get views. But she didn't just get views, she got a lot of engagement. So we know that it's probably not
Yeah, she pushed
just
some button.
ads.
She pulled some trigger that probably she doesn't even understand to somehow catapult her this kind of growth.
Right? There's 64,000 comments. Okay? I'm a bot and I endorse this video. But most are real comments, right? Rip independent content creators on YouTube. That's funny.
She got lucky, probably to some extent, but I mean, she got lucky, but she did something. We're trying to point out the fact that, well, I'm talking to one of this comment, Lucky Lalama, but she obviously did something. Something catapulted her to that kind of growth, past everybody else. Like, has any channel grown this fast? Is
no,
this like
she's literally
the first of its kind.
She's literally growing.
The first of its kind.
I mean, if she keeps growing like this with 300,000 subscribers a day type of growth, like, right? What's her thing? Janelle Eliana.
Yeah.
4 uploads, 1.6 million views because, of course, videos about being in a fucking van.
That's subs, 24 million. Oh god.
Right? This is the content, by the way. I'm just gonna like skip through so you can see the content. This is the content.
Yeah, she's in her pajamas.
It's literally like a webcam. Okay, 12,000 subscribers a day. That's not a bad number of subscribers. 16,000 subscribers a day. Okay, 53,000 subscribers a day is her average. Okay, she's slowing down. Her channel is dying.
Not 300,000 anymore, but I mean 50,000 subscribers a day. Think about that. Think about that.
So,
streaming on Twitch too.
Okay, and now this is not just we're streaming on Twitch, right? On Twitch, cool. So now we're not just like she's not the only person but living in a van who also happens to be a female. There's lots of other channels. This is just one example. This is somebody who's been producing content for years on her channel, right? Consistently. And a lot of her content is also solo female van life in the van and making blah, blah, blah. But clearly didn't trigger the algorithm somehow. Yeah. And she's at 301,000 subscribers. Yeah. The similar thing happened to Jarvis Johnson's channel, right? How come he had 20,000 subscribers and then the next day he woke up and he has 150,000 subscribers, literally overnight. So when YouTube algorithm favors you, there's no rhyme or reason. When it wants to fuck you, there's also no rhyme or reason. They will just fucking destroy your channel. And there's almost nothing you can do about it, right? I mean, you could try to fight it, but if the algorithm is not on your side, it makes it very, very tough. So what we're trying to do is not whine about it. We're trying to figure out strategies to actually survive it. So for example, one of the things that we're focusing on doing is doing a lot of live streams because live streams get a lot of good watch time. And if our channel has good watch time, then maybe our channel can survive. Okay, let's take a look at this, right? So people message me and they're like, Kazi, you need to make, let's see what people are saying in the comments. What's going on in the comments? Let me see.
Well, I was just reading through them.
I'm gonna read through them, that's fine.
Got it.
Okay, Post Malloy. From what I can tell, your subscribers are not interested in your content. I know because I haven't watched a single piece of content from you in months along with your average views.
Yep.
For sure, that could make sense, except that our videos don't even get shown to our subscribers. You know, yes, you could be one of the you could be one of the subscribers who doesn't watch our content, but if our video is not being shown to our existing subscribers, and subscribers is actually not where the growth happens. Subscribers has nothing to do with where the growth happens, right? Mm-hmm. This girl, her growing and getting 1.6 million views has nothing to do with the existing subscribers. Most channels that you know don't grow because of their existing subscribers. Yeah. They grow because their videos are being shown to new people.
Yeah, that's how you get more subscribers.
Yep.
Is by showing to people that are not your subscribers.
Exactly. Okay. Ding. So that's one of the things. So I can understand that. Average amount of views for your videos are extremely low. Yep, the average amount of views for the videos are low because they're not being shown in the suggested videos. Suggested videos, you know how like if you go to watch a video of somebody, right? You're watching like a coding tutorial, let's say. Then on the side of the screen, it has the suggestions. That's where the channels grow from. Mm-hmm. Another place channels grow are home and recommended things.
Yeah, the homepage, and you're browsing through it.
If it's not showing there, then you're not gonna grow. Nobody's gonna see the videos. That's why lower views on videos. The only reason the video we did yesterday on YouTube is Killing My Channel got 6,000 views in one day was because it started being recommended on people's homepage. That's the only reason. And that's pretty ironic. Because people love to, instead of waste, okay, maybe she's trying to prove something. Think about it, boys. She was doing something that people wish they could do. There's her niche. For sure, totally, there is a niche. But again, there were a lot of other people who are doing the same thing and who are women. So how come it went so viral for her, right? Ritik says, I'm a JavaScript developer because of Clever Programmer. I tried Python and loved it. I've shared this channel with my friends. That's awesome, Ritik. Thank you for doing that. Really appreciate it. So let's go deeper, right? People are like, hey, Kazi, if you made coding tutorials, you would do really well. Except we made an entire series on coding tutorials this year, 30 days of coding tutorials, and it performed horribly. Right? Barely any of the videos even got more than 1,000 views. And they were great quality tutorials. I mean, great in-depth tutorials, right? Here is another channel that's doing really well, Programming with Mosh. And here's what I want to point out, right? This video, it's a good video, but I want you to just see for yourself how much depth there is to this video, okay? So it's like, you're gonna learn all of JavaScript, or you're gonna learn JavaScript in one video. And if you scroll through this video, right? And you go through it, and you get to the end, the most that you actually get to is a pretty much like console.log statements. You're literally printing things. You're not making a button in JavaScript. You're not making a project in JavaScript. You are literally
just learning the syntax of how to call a
God
to the screen.
Yes. 1 million views. YouTube is like
1 million.
Spread this thing.
Again? Oh, he has more than us. Okay, well.
Well, he grew because he was small channel, but his things grew. And he did something really smart. So he made coding tutorials that were like 1 or 3 hours long or 4 hours long, and he just put them together. They're decent tutorials, okay? They're not very different from a lot of the tutorials that are out there. He put them together to make 1 3 to 4 hour video. Then it's learn Python in one video type of thing, okay? Learn JavaScript in one video. And then that video just ends up getting what?
No, I'm just putting there. I was acknowledging it because you just said that.
Right, and then that video, what ends up happening is that it just gets really high watch time. So when a video gets really high watch time, YouTube then puts it out in front of other people. So that's smart that he took one thing. But what happens in the process is it's picking randomly which channels to make grow and which channels to not make grow, right? So
maybe not so randomly. Who knows?
Yeah, so now I'm gonna do, for example, right? I will go to, let's go to Creator Studio. And let's see if we can go to, I wanna go to our live stream that we did just recently. We did a long live stream that was very technical. We created a full application, right? So for example, take a look at this live stream. So I'm just gonna kind of skim through this. Okay, and you can kind of decide for yourself if there is value in this or if there's not. It's possible this could have zero value to anybody, okay? Okay. Testing to see if this works, then we keep coding. We do a little bit of Django. We start adding in, we do some Flexbox stuff. We start actually building out the application that looks like this. It's supposed to be like a Craigslist clone. And then we end up hosting this thing on Heroku at the end. And this thing can do a lot of things, right? You can search up anything you want. It connects with Craigslist. So it's a 3-hour thing. So we are going pretty in depth technically with our content.
Yeah, and like building an entire project.
But if it doesn't get put out in front of people, then there's nothing. There's nothing that you can do, okay? Because it just won't get shown. So I would like to argue that this has way more value than a video that talks about printing fucking console.log statements with hello world.
Yeah, definitely.
But
so what gives? That's the question. And like there's countless coding videos that are like like on point that are just like by random people that have so much value in them that are probably way better than this, and those don't blow up. So I don't really understand.
Yeah. Malcolm says, but your ads help grow your channel. Not true. Ads don't actually help grow your channel. They're really...
It's negligible, right? A little bit, but it's negligible.
It's almost nothing. Like seriously,
okay.
It's almost nothing. It's very, very, very tiny. Like most people don't know because most people don't run ads, but if you actually run ads, it's like so tiny that it's very negligible, like you said. It's almost as if YouTube incentivizes channels with easy, dumbed down clickbait when has it ever incentivized people who want to teach and learn? Right. So that's kind of the thing that we're sensing here. So what's happening is before, if you subscribe to the channel, YouTube would be like, okay, I'm going to put this video out in front of you. Now what YouTube is doing is each video just stands by itself. So you could have subscribed to a channel, but it might not put their video in front of you, right?
No.
It's only putting videos that are like, so something that's really important on YouTube that to win, you have to know this, is how the CTR is actually one of the most important things.
Yeah.
So the click-through rate.
CTR, click-through rate. That's the amount of people that click on your video if they have the option to. Like if the video is on the screen at some point, even if you're just like scrolling through really fast, whoever clicks on it and actually clicks into the video, the percentage of people that do that, that's the CTR.
Yep. So so people seeing your video and clicking on it, that's a click-through rate, right? And it's determined by two things. One, your title, and two, trying to block your face as much as possible, I'm just kidding. And two is determined by your thumbnail, okay? So if your thumbnail and your title aren't something that people want to click on, then your click-through rate will be really low. So what happens in that case? The only videos that start to do well in such a sense, in that, are videos that are very sensational, right? Because it's like a newspaper, and now everybody's competing for the most sensationalist headline, because now my YouTube video is competing with like all these other videos that you're watching, right? It's competing with, like, if you're watching hip-hop content, I'm competing with that. And because you're subscribed to my channel and my stuff isn't coming straight to you, you'll never think about watching it, right? Because most people will just watch stuff that's in their home or they're recommended. That's how, Frankie, you were saying you watch YouTube like that too, right? Just like that. So if you're not being shown based on your, so your title and thumbnail have to be super catchy. And then on top of that, your content obviously has to have a high watch time, which is why there are channels like Free Code Camp has learned this trick, right? So I want to point this out. So if you go to YouTube and you go to these channels, right? They're smart, like really pay attention to what's going on, right? Which channels are doing well. It's not a lot of the times because they have the best content, but Free Code Camp literally has my tutorial on here, Django, Python. So they have my tutorial on here, right? And they have all these other tutorials. And even with my tutorials, what they did that was smart was they took my tutorial and they just turned it into one video, right? They just connected all of the pieces and they turned it into one video.
And they have 120,000 views?
Yep. And so what that did is that it got them really high watch time on that video. When that video gets really high watch time, it grows. This is why now it's stupid to have playlists on YouTube and people are just putting everything in one video. If somebody actually wants to help us out, and this would be really appreciated, if you, like, somebody can take our Python course on YouTube, like the whole playlist.
Yeah.
Put it as one, and then we could post it on YouTube, you know? And then we could be like, yes, we're fucking back. So we're gonna be focusing on that. So then our watch time on each video can grow, because now it doesn't matter if the overall watch time of your channel is increasing. Okay, let's see what people are saying. I watch most of the time. It's very like I watch most of it. Jose's ads don't get you anything for the YouTube algorithm. Yep, John, that is pretty true. Subscribers don't either. The amount of people that hit the bell does a lot more. Yep.
A lot of good words about Mosh. That's cool.
Yep, your channel. Yeah, I've taken Mosh's courses, and for sure they're great. Try to improve your presentation if you want more views. Yours isn't bad, but can be improved for sure. So we're thinking about making lots of crash course content soon, and just make like bunch of really high quality crash courses. I think that will be one thing that can help the channel more. So what crash course would you want to see? Drop it in the chat maybe, and we can try to make crash courses around that. Your channel shows up, but I haven't been watching. They can do that. Yep. Oh, and this I just wanted to point out for fun, that Python interest has dominated the JavaScript interest. So just wanted to shove it in everyone's face. Python is king. We're talking about 2004 to 2019. Look at this. Python is like a snake that just ate JavaScript. This makes me feel so happy. I started my channel right around 2016, right around here. And then it grew.
And it's still growing.
Coincidence?
I think not.
Okay, let's see what else we got. So this is what I was talking about, right? The click-through rate. So our thumbnails haven't been clickbaity enough. That's what we've discovered. So going forward, you are going to start seeing some of the most clickbaity thumbnails. It's gonna be we're gonna be putting thumbnails that just get the most clicks. So we're gonna be trying to like gear towards that. We don't want to keep I don't want to keep creating top 3 programming languages to learn in 2019, or what programming language should I learn first, but YouTube incentivizes that. YouTube, that's how we grow and survive as a channel. This year, we actually made the least amount of clickbaity titles. This year, we had the least amount of growth. So if we focus more on that, then we would grow. So again, with the click-through rate, okay, 3% click-through rate, that's not that great, right? And so 56 million impressions, right? If out of 56 million impressions, you have 3% click-through rate, well, these are the views you're getting, 1.7 million. If this was 6%, we would have about 3-point-something million, right? If this was 9% click-through rate or 10% click-through rate, well, we'll be seeing over 5.6 million views, which is 5 or 6 times where we're at right now.
Yeah. Is this total for the channel 1.7 million?
This is for 2019.
Got it. From January 1st.
Right. This is for 2019. Yep.
And Matt Pat from VidCon was saying less than 10% is.
Hunker is like, because you create boring videos. I'm sorry about that. Nothing we can do about that.
Trying our best here.
Yeah. Found you guys. Okay, people are saying okay, so they're saying Django REST API crash course. Yeah, Django REST framework. I think we can make that.
Yeah.
We can make one. Frankie, can you actually write these ideas down, or you or somebody? Yeah. Just write this down somewhere, because I think these are great ideas. Slit34 says Django REST API crash course. So yeah, I think even APIs could be pretty good. Lucky says, found you guys because Python. Django crash course. Can you learn Python before HTML, CSS, and JavaScript? Yes, you can. Ritik says, e-commerce Django crash course. Yeah, that could be good too. Jose says, I predict you will be fine. Just keep grinding. I really don't think you have anything to worry about in the long run. Possibly. Series for kids, like teach your kid to program, to incentivize adults to learn code, to teach kids. What if you creators have made it? So that could be great. Then the problem is that we are trying to help professionals actually get job promotions and things of that nature, you know? So we would want to help kids that were really geared towards like the adults. I mean, yeah, there's this guy who plays with little kids in parks. Like, his channel is huge.
Yeah, or like toy channels. Or
God,
like
I hate that guy's creepy.
Which guy is that? The old dude?
I forget his name, but he literally just goes to like parks and plays with kids. Like, I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, parents, hide your kids from him. What are you?
Probably flat.
He's like in like a little, you know, like those, if you go to McDonald's or something and then they have like the playground.
Yeah.
He'll like jump in there, and he's like a 30-something-year-old creepy looking dude, and
30.
he's
I
like
thought
playing
he
on
was like 70. It's like a.
I don't.
Okay.
It makes it even weirder, right? If he's 30, because if you're 70, you can get away with it.
Yeah.
You're too old. Node.js crash course. Yeah, we can do something on JavaScript as well. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Lucky. I think that's pretty. Yeah, Eid Mubarak, Artif. I think we can try some content with JavaScript and see how that does, and kind of really like go hard at it and just make like an unbelievable learn JavaScript video. Could we title it Learn JavaScript 2020? Like JavaScript crash course for beginners, or JavaScript tutorial for beginners, and then like 2020, and like release it next week. Because it'll do probably well this year, and then it'll also do well
next year going.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it could be like
Could be a
learn
good-
JavaScript in 1 hour, learn JavaScript in 2 hours, or whatever.
And then just make it really good, like unbelievably good.
I wonder, would it perform as good as programming with Mosh though, like his video? You know?
Crossover, man. I always wonder, bro.
You see a pedo?
I don't know. I think the Premiere thingy doesn't work well, as I've noticed premiering videos never shows up in recommended list, but if a channel uploads something directly, then it shows up right away. Interesting.
Food for thought.
Ahmed says, my biggest struggle is with classes and inheritance. How can I fix this? We just released our course, Python OOP, and the enrollment for that just closed. But if you DM me on Instagram at CleverQazi, CleverQazi, maybe there's something we can do for you. Maybe you didn't know about the promotion that we were doing. So just DM me there, okay? And then we can talk from there. Okay, so that's what's happening, right? Let's go forward to what is, so again, so let me go here, right? So
Support for the JavaScript crash course.
JavaScript crash course is gonna be good. That's awesome.
You can definitely do that.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, and then with our thumbnails, we're trying to test a lot of things that people would want to click on or how they're performing, and kind of we're going to be going from there. So we're trying to create content that is deep, that's really helpful for people, but then also we got to find the balance of what actually gets the channel to grow so the channel can actually survive. That's our main goal. We just spent a lot of time and effort for it to just go down and not survive. Okay, let's see if there's anything else we had for you guys. Yep, so those were the main things that I really wanted to hit home on. So what are the strategies, if we have to kind of break it down, to be able to survive the YouTube algorithm? I think that, and what are we going to be working on at Clever Programmers, so you can kind of be in on the end. Okay, more comments are coming in. I want to engage with everyone here. Mosh collaboration, that could be pretty smart. Like maybe we could do like a crash course 2020, like with Mosh. That could be cool. Jose says, continue what you're passionate about. Try to be as genuine and likable as possible. For sure. Yeah, we'll keep going for that. We have been super passionate, and we try to be genuine and never lie or anything. And yeah, so we'll keep going with that, because this year we have been the most consistent, actually, out of almost all of the years of doing YouTube. Titles like build an app in 3 hours using JavaScript are the type of titles that get clicks. That's actually pretty good, Venkat. That's smart.
Yeah, if you see a video with that title in the next few weeks, well...
Conventional YouTubers get hammered. Yep, that makes sense. Django or machine learning first, more live streams, collaboration with Joshua Fluke. Yeah, that'd be great too. Yeah, we're thinking to even do live streams like learning JavaScript, right? Because I haven't refreshed my JavaScript in a while. And so I think me learning, like, would it actually be helpful? And let me know, right? So I don't know if you know, but like, if you have ever seen my coding content or coding tutorials, but let me know what you think of this. I'm thinking, while I'm refreshed, before I make my JavaScript crash course or a Python Django crash course, to go through, like, let's say JavaScript learning, and to actually live stream me learning, and you and I can learn together. I can live stream it so everybody could watch. You guys could be on the end. I'm thinking that that would actually help you learn it really well because you're learning with us. And after that live stream is over, we can actually create a full-on package, just crash course, and then release it out into the world like a masterpiece. Yeah, machine learning is a great
Siraj collab too.
Right.
It's a huge series on machine learning. He's always doing a huge series on machine learning. His channel is a series of machine learning, isn't it?
It's great. It's great for machine learning.
Revolve Siraj. Something like that.
Siraj. How about interviewing somebody live? Yeah, that is actually good too. We've thought about that, right, Frankie?
Yeah.
We've actually done that. We've interviewed a lot of people live. Oh,
Not
you mean
on
like
YouTube.
on a live stream. That's what they mean.
On Instagram.
I see.
Right. Right. Okay.
Udemy? Or
How much front-end JavaScript should I know as back-end developer? Oh, that's very interesting. I mean, if you're a purely back-end developer, you probably don't have to know.
zero then. Yeah, if you're
Probably
only
don't have to know
back-end.
that much. I mean, a little bit here and there, but overall. Ahmed says, Kazi, you have come across a bootcamp at Udemy for Coastal for JavaScript. It's a full package, very organized. Patrick says, you're making too much stuff and people don't have time to watch it all. They're oversaturated.
That's an interesting point.
It's an interesting point.
But I mean, Joshua Fluke has been growing. He posts 2 videos a day consistently.
I mean, Gary Vee's been growing. A lot of people have been growing by just consistently actually grinding it out. And I do think that these platforms are now incentivizing that behavior for creators. Like to really be, like live I think is great. And then to produce content that just gets a really high watch time. Okay, any plans on courses for data science? No plans on data science. I've seen that YouTube search algorithm doesn't promote programming videos. When I search live programming videos, I see like 10 results, that's it. Yeah, maybe, yeah, exactly. So maybe I'll push it out, maybe not, we'll see. But the only thing we can do is just keep going, honestly, and be consistent. So this week's plan is for us to go live every day. And then
Day 2, right?
this is day 2. And then if you guys have questions for us, we want to take your questions and answer all of those questions as well. So we want to be live. We want to provide you as much value as possible. And I think that will be a lot of fun. This never gets old. This never gets old. Man, I like it so much. Live stream learning and then live stream hackathon. Travis Garnett. That's actually pretty smart. I can live stream the learning part of it, and then maybe a hackathon, like creating a project with JavaScript, HTML, CSS, JavaScript. I can live stream that too. We can actually do like full day live streams. That could be fun. Like a 12-hour long live stream where we're creating a JavaScript application or a Python Django application. That could be a lot of fun.
Joshua Fluke posting at a prime time at night when everybody's watching.
Huh, interesting.
Lucky Lalama.
Oh shit! Tony just dropped a bomb.
Cool. It's called YouTube for a reason. If you is not there and
He goes, it's called YouTube for a reason. If you is not there in the tube, then... Dude, this guy drops bombs, right?
Genius.
What's up, Tony?
From Hong Kong.
He caught us off guard. He's the most genius out of the entire group. Yeah, we love Tony. Tony, yeah, seriously, that is powerful. That is powerful, yeah. So I guess we have to be there literally physically on the daily. We have been creating 3 videos a week, but YouTube is like, fuck you guys.
You need 3 videos a day.
Yeah, but
And a live stream.
3 videos. So I'm thinking live every day, And then I'm thinking one video a week that's like a bomb of value, like HCSS crash course, the ultimate CSS crash course, the mother of mothers, the ultimate Flexbox crash course, you know, things like that. Bruno says you need to update your Profitable Programmer course. I'm having some issues with it. Yep, perfect. We're gonna update it. Are you having issues in module 4, module 3, and module 4, I believe, right?
There's gonna be some lag, so he's not gonna reply for like 30 seconds.
Nonsense Channel says first time here. A great combination of Asians.
Oh shit. You're Asian?
I guess.
Somebody noticed I was Asian.
What's up, Zaki Talib? How's it going, my man? PyQt5, that could be fun too, to make videos on PyQt5.
PyQt, that's the GUI, right? The Qt GUI framework, but in Python or something?
Yep.
I've never used it with Python.
Bruno says, that's wise, your followers are droppings.
Try scroll again.
That's a lot of S's. Does he have an S at the end of every word? What'd you say?
No, when you scroll here, I think it scrolls on here too. That's blowing my mind.
No, what are you talking about?
It was.
It's scrolling because when people send a message, it automatically goes up.
Alright.
That's React for you, son.
I don't like React. It's dirty.
Cool. I'm a beginner with Python. How should I advise? Okay, Bruno. Yeah,
Module 4.
we're gonna work
working
on
on
module 4 and updating it for you. Okay.
Yeah. If you're having an issue on source layer with the 502 bad gateway error, you need to make sure the Django server is running before you click the view public URL preview page. Make sure it's running. There's a little play button, because if it's not running, then the URL can't access your code because the server's not running. So if you're having that issue, you resolve that. Make sure it's running before you view it. And then there's another Airtable issue that we're currently working on right now. Me and Kazi and another one of our developers is working on it, and we're going to try to update the course with some like screenshots or something, but we're getting that as ASAP. Just be patient if you can. You can move on to further modules because the course is modular, right? Like You can move on to module 5 or module 6 and learn JavaScript and HTML and all that stuff.
Yep.
And then come back. But we're going to be updating module 4.
Yep. That's definitely right. You can definitely go to module 5 and module 6 because every module is kind of self-contained. We have the ultimate JavaScript crash course in a Profitable Programmer module. We have, like, literally, if we release that crash course for free on YouTube, that would grow to millions. Millions. Maybe we should do that one day. But right now, it's in our paid program, so we won't. Cool, let's see. Live streams are good, Zaki says. For sure, that's awesome. Thanks, bro. I'm a beginner with Python. How should I advise? Give it a better approach as far as coding. Okay. Build projects, passion projects, even if you suck and even if those projects suck. But things that you build that are not based on, you know, you're just doing you're doing homework assignment, or you're just doing like a coding tutorial. What I recommend is find a coding tutorial that helps you host an app online, follow it like to the dot. Then once that app is online, then start tweaking it and changing it to make it into something of your own. So for example, what I did is I remember I followed Coding for Entrepreneurs channel. I built up a Python Django tutorial app, and then I changed I built a blog post app with Python and Django, and then I changed the code to turn it into a YouTube app. Like basically all I did was, like, instead of where each thing said blog post, instead of that it just showed like a YouTube video. So I turned it into like a YouTube video clone, right? So do that into something that you're passionate about or you enjoy, and you're gonna become a lot better really fast. Ronald says, what you guys up to? Hoytron says, you talk too much. I'm sorry.
I mean, what else are we gonna do if nobody's talking back to us too much?
Shh. Stop talking, dude. Oh, can't it? No, it is. At 5, it goes really well. Okay, cool.
Okay. Okay. Sorry. Wait. Your break's over. We're back to talking.
Yeah, back to talking.
Yeah, put your earplugs in.
You can just keep watching that like little segment over and over again, Hoy.
Yep.
Bro, your stream is lagging. Sorry, we'll try to improve it. How much do I pay you to mentor me? So you can come to live to LA if you want in person. And the deal that we're doing right now, it's kind of pretty unofficial. And it's what we're doing is 3-day in-person boot camp for about $2,000. So you can come right here in this apartment. You won't live in this apartment, but like you will be doing about 8 hours or 10 hours of just full focus intensives for 3 to 5 days straight. And that will be for about $2,000. And then if you're looking for other type of mentorship, we do have mentorship programs. But those are like 4-month-long programs. So if you're interested, like DM me on Instagram at cleverqazi, CLEVERQAZI. But I am super interested in like hosting live coding programs with you guys. Why do people make courses on Apple when everybody got Windows? I hate Windows. I don't think developers should have Windows.
No.
I genuinely don't think that they should. Or they should learn how to use Vagrant, because Windows command lines is just really bad. And so I won't.
I heard it got better recently. That they released something.
I disagree.
Bash or something, but it's still Windows. So you can't be
it's
doing
always
that.
terrible. It's
Yeah.
always awful.
Like if you don't want to use Mac, use Linux. If you don't use Linux,
If you have
I don't know, use Mac.
Bro, how can I get good at Python programming? Create projects, lots of projects. I'll help you. Zaki, Apple is popular for business for sure.
Love the look of Aaron. Thanks, dude.
Urban says you could give just the first half of the or quarter of the course free on YouTube to up ratings with a JavaScript course. Yeah, that could make sense. Yeah. We can definitely make a brand new JavaScript crash course. I think that would do really well.
That would be dope.
Your average programmer says, how long did it take for you to get your YouTube channel to this point? 3 years. 3 years. So, yeah, it's about
There's
like exactly.
no crash course on WebRTC. What is WebRTC?
Lucky says, that's fine. I don't know what that is. I forget. Lucky Llama says, this stream popped up on my phone randomly and I'm glad as a viewer we could have a convo. Keep it up, y'all. I'll be tuned in. That's awesome. Yeah, thank you. Actually, I think this is what I like about live streams. You and I can actually have a conversation. So if you drop a message, we're reading it and we're responding right back at you. So even if you're on this live stream, you're like, really? Like, are they actually going to respond? We actually are. If you drop a message or a question, we'll respond to it. Oh, Jeet says, love the music. Okay, I'm bringing it back. There we go. I love your outro song. Oh, you guys like my outro song? Let's fucking play that shit right now.
Oh, there goes the monetization.
Way too damn long. Going way too damn long. Going all day, man. I need to take a break now. Man, that song needs to go viral, baby. Maybe we need to make music videos about Python and rap about dictionaries in Python. Okay, love the look of Aaron. I hate Windows too. Thank you, Jeet, for hating Windows. That's one hate that I would love to like combine, like unite with people on. I finished my Python internship. It was great. I just want to know, how should I make my own program? Should I just follow step-by-step direction, following some YouTube videos? Yeah, Denico, you can literally watch or go watch my last live stream or my second to last live stream where we built a Python Craigslist clone. And in that, we built this incredible app in 3 hours. The source code is in the description. The link to the working application is actually in the description. Go and use that. Use that tutorial to build something for yourself. You're going to be very happy. Any advice for a 16-year-old to do freelancing? It's simple. just get your skills good and then start applying like a maniac on Upwork. And before you do that, apply to teach coding and earn your income from there. You'll be able to make a good amount of income from teaching coding. Zaki says you should do another stream where you're doing live coding for sure. That's another. We should do that on a consistent basis. I think that's really, really good. Yeah, we might do a.
Yeah, problem solving on the fly, all of that.
Might do something like that tomorrow. I think that could be good.
Let's do it. Sounds fun.
Cool. For freelancing, which is better, front end or back end or full stack?
Full stack, because that's both.
Full stack is pretty good, because if you're freelancing, they want you to be a jack of all trades, and so full stack is pretty good for that.
Be able to translate an idea or goal they have and just get it done. So knowing more is good.
Nirman says, how about converting some courses of yours to memberships for recurring income? That's pretty smart, but we have stayed away from the membership model, and the reason is that when you do a membership, right? For example, the same course you would charge $200 for, from a membership, you're gonna charge $10 a month. Well, you're assuming somebody's gonna stay with you for 20 months for you to get the same amount of money back.
Almost 2 years.
2 years.
Later, and it's not guaranteed.
And if you're a small business like we are, you can't wait to get your cash 2 years from this day. You actually need that influx of cash today, like as in yesterday. And that's what actually helps you survive and keep going, right? Because, Netflix is not a business that's profitable. I don't know if you know that.
I didn't know that.
Netflix is not profitable at all.
Lay down the business knowledge.
Right. There's no profitability in that business because they want to grow maximally, so they keep a subscription model that's super low, so they can just keep breaking even over and over again with each customer. To get each new customer, they break even with each customer, and then they just keep going. So then they just rinse and repeat.
Growing and growing, and then at some point it can pay off once they have a following that's like.
If they ever want it to pay off, but right now they're just focused on growing aggressively, very aggressively. So that's the problem with the recurring system, that you don't get your cash up front. You just have to wait too long, and it ends up not being really great for a small business. Jeet says, I love this one too. Coding all day, man, yeah. Dual Arm says, these streams are just as good as the hyper-produced and edited podcast episode. Keep this format up.
For hyper-produced? Oh, our first, yeah.
Awesome. Okay, that's smart.
Oh, right here, these streams, yeah.
That's actually really smart. Maybe we should just focus on doing these types of streams,
It's basically a podcast. It's just a live podcast, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Saved and everything.
Just check it out. You will love it. I've created a video called Web App. Awesome. I prefer your other tunes. Yeah. This is one of the ones I really like.
Very respectful opinion, this.
Yeah.
I prefer your other tunes,
yeah,
sir.
I prefer your other tunes. I like it. Slit 34. Danico says, yes, you should. What are you replying to, Danico? Yes, you should what? Soy Sasha says, sounds like a terribly good idea. Rap about Python dictionaries. Okay, I see.
The only time I use braces.
Yeah.
Dictionaries.
That's right. Yeah, my teeth are fucked up, but my Python is clean.
Okay, God.
I don't even need Listerine.
Shit, that was actually pretty good.
Right?
Clean, Listerine.
Know what I'm saying?
Mr. Bean.
They were like, stop talking to me like that, Kazi, you're mean.
Why are you such an asshole for?
No, I was singing the song. I was doing lyrics.
Oh.
Listerine mean. Oh yeah, we gotta do, okay, we also have a segment on Python news, which is gonna be awesome. We're like creating Python news. We're gonna talk about breaking news this week in Python news. I think that's gonna be fun. We're gonna be doing that. Guan says, I'm a full stack developer. How to get first freelance project in Upwork? Guan, you've come to the right place. We have a course called AWP. You should definitely look into that, because that course is strictly about getting projects up and running and then applying on Upwork and landing them.
Yeah, doing the type of projects that are on Upwork, actually doing them.
Literally taking a project from Upwork, bringing it down, and then completing them, right?
Yeah, completing it, and then showing you how to send in proposals and whatnot, and actually be an Upwork developer or freelancer. Freelance developer.
Yep. So that is one way, and if you want to figure it out on your own, which you totally can, just apply to Upwork a lot, okay? The simple advice that I will give is apply to Upwork at as many jobs as possible with a personalized 1-minute video message for each. Never do spam messages. Hold on. Wait, I forgot to zoom out there. Whoops. Netflix is troubling debt. What are you, an advocate of jack of all trades or master of one? I am an advocate of jack of all trades or a god at one.
Yeah. Or how about both? Be low and know a little bit about everything and know everything about one thing.
I think be dangerous in a lot of things rather than be god in one thing. Because here's how it works, okay? So let's talk about like your value in the world. Let's say you're I'm just talking about like just the world in general, right? Let's say you are a Python, let's say you are like a really crappy developer. So you're like here. If you become a little bit of a better developer, you go here, now you're making like $15 an hour. Then let's say you go a little bit higher up, you clean up your like Django REST framework skills and your API skills and your front-end skills. Now you're like making $30 an hour. Now you become even a better developer, you're making $50 an hour. Now you have like 5 years experience and maybe you can get to $60 an hour, $75 an hour. Now you become a really high-level consultant. You're gonna get capped at a certain point, right? And we're talking about like now you have 5-6 years of experience. But if you are a developer and you're dangerous enough, so you're not super high level, but you're like right here, you're dangerous enough. You know you can make full stack apps, okay? Then you actually know how leads work in a business and you know how to grow a business and you know like what return on investment is and you understand like how do you actually make profit and how to sell things. Well, if you understand business skills, now you are here, the same place as a guy who has like 5 years of experience as a developer. With those two skills, you being dangerous enough in, you are now somebody who can charge $75 an hour. If you, on top of that, learn the skill of, let's say, copywriting, a developer that can do copywriting and understands business, now you can charge $150 an hour or $200 an hour. So I like to think that either you can be an expert and go from here to here, or you can be good, in like 5 different things and add up to that. Okay, so I like to say be dangerous enough in multiple things, and that's what makes you a killer. That's what makes you irreplaceable, completely irreplaceable. Yeah. Or be a god at one thing.
Yeah, but then at that point,
it's risky.
There's always
you're not diversified.
You need to be like Einstein or Steve Jobs or Elon Musk kind of level. But even them, they're good at a lot of things. If you're going to be a world leader, like
Elon Musk is good at everything. He can come in engineer. He'll come into the room of the engineer, solve a problem they couldn't solve. Then he'll go and like
speak on stage.
Then he'll go into the room of CEOs and solve a business problem that they couldn't solve, right? Then he's an incredible visionary. He's good at multiple things. We're running a business, we're good at multiple things, right? Like Frankie, who's sitting behind, he knows how live streams work, he knows how content creation works, he can edit a video. So like, for example, if he was just a video editor, he would just max out, right? That's just one skill set. But he's a good video editor, he's dangerous enough. He can create content for Instagram, that he's dangerous enough in like a second thing, right? So now I'll say like he's put up here. He also can do Android development. Now he's up here. A developer that can create video content in today's society is a fucking killer, because you can have your own channel and teach these concepts to other people and grow. Simple Programmer, Brad Hussey, Rob Percival, Programming with Mosh, Clever Programmer, Joshua Fluke, Derek Bonas, Siraj Raval, all of them are developers who can do video, right? So now Frankie is like up here. So you see what I'm saying? Like with all of these things, you keep getting added up and you stack up very, very high. So that's why specializing in one thing leaves you very vulnerable in a vulnerable situation. I like to say be dangerous in many, 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 many different things. Okay, Danik, you guys are like my digital mentors. That's awesome, my man. Stream more. Malcolm says, Tips to be a full stack dev. I'm a beginner, knows Python basics and a bit advanced. Tips, take our profitable programmer course. That's paid tips. Free tips are here. Build applications that you actually enjoy. Follow tutorials like Coding for Entrepreneurs or my tutorial. Like, go watch my video. Go watch my 3-hour live stream that we did building a full application with Python and Django
full stack
on
Django
full stack.
app, right?
So go watch that. It's free. It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
And then join the course right after that, because we need to survive. Josh says, yes, Kazi, Python is strong, but JavaScript is stronger. Sure, JavaScript is super, super popular. Arun says, first project to do first time. Nice one, bro. What's your favorite programmer? What's his name? There's one who said, he said somebody should be retroactively aborted. Some engineer made a bug, and then he told that engineer should be should have been retroactively aborted at birth. We have one viewer on Twitch. Is that you, Frankie? Damn it. Got me really excited. That it was Linus Torvalds. Linus Torvalds. Yeah. He developed Linux. He's probably one of my most favorite developers. Only because he's like a crazy big asshole, and it's just kind of funny. Because he's like Conor McGregor of coding.
Is he?
He talks a lot of shit, but he's really good. You know? Plus, I got to watch like videos on him and like a documentary of him. I'm sure there are other developers. I just don't follow a lot of developers. You know, I just don't listen to them or read their stories. Linus Torvalds was one of the only ones that I found, and I was like, oh, this is actually really funny.
I'm blocked at JavaScript.
What if you did a podcast of sort, invite coders or address open problems? Interacting with us is awesome. Showing how close you and team are involved with everyone that supports you. Love it. Urban, that would be awesome. I totally love to do that with you guys, where you guys can actually come on the channel and talk about what you're building and what kind of problems you have, and I'd love to address them. What I would even love to do is you can submit your applications to me, and every week we do like a weekly review of your applications, and I react to your apps. So if you have a horrible app, then I'll react horribly. I'd be like
horribly and hysterically.
I'd be like this, okay? I'd be like that. That's so cool, man. Thank you, Urban Surfer. Aaron, what's PUBG again? Is that Fortnite? What is? I keep hearing people keep saying PUBG. What is? I'm gonna look it up right here.
PUBG. Player.
Battleground.
Oh, this is fun, dude.
What's a video game?
Yeah, I've played this.
I have not. I've never even heard of it.
Yeah, this was fun. I'm also thinking to maybe play video games and live stream coding, and then like, not live stream coding, I mean like play video games and answer your guys' questions on YouTube about coding. Is that something that would be interesting? Like playing video games and then answering your questions on YouTube. I think that could be pretty fun. Kazi, why should use Windows is mind-blowing. JavaScript, unfortunately. Okay, hold on. I'm a Java side. Please suggest some projects. Kazi, why should we not use Windows for programming? Because everything that you try to do Windows is just much harder than Linux command line. Yeah, Linux command line is
less
just
clean. More control, but arguably a little bit more freedom. But I mean, if you want freedom, go Linux. So like,
if you want freedom, yeah, I was gonna say like if you want true freedom, go Linux. If you want install, build failures and errors, go Windows.
Yeah.
Like it's very simple. It's really simple.
A watered down middle ground between Linux and Mac.
Right. If you can't afford a Mac or something, like okay, here's why I say don't go Linux, because I went Ubuntu, okay, for example. The problem with Ubuntu is that it's really underdeveloped as an OS. I don't even think you can have VLC. You can't play a video. You don't have OBS on it. You can't have like normal applications that you want on your computer. You can't have on there. So Mac OS is a much more mature and mainstream operating system. On top of that, they have an unbelievable command line. Mm-hmm. So then you combine the two and you go Mac. If you can't afford a Mac and you're on Windows and you're stuck, then get something like Vagrant and learn how it works, or get
or some way to
virtual machine, yeah.
Yeah, some virtual machine. There's
Get a Vagrant. Get Vagrant.
Yeah, Vagrant is a really good one.
Because virtual machine, what I don't like about a virtual machine is that you gotta go completely off your computer, and then it requires so much processing power and it slows you down and everything. Whereas with Vagrant, it's in your own operating system, and you're using a box from somewhere else, and you could be coding in your own favorite coding editor. I actually have a blog post I wrote, which is really good, and it's like, let me see if I can, Vagrant Medium Clever Programmer. I think you should be able to find it if you type that in. The ultimate guide to starting with Vagrant and why. So if you're a Windows user and you want a second chance at life, then go and read this blog post. This will teach you how, so it's like what your life will be like after Vagrant, okay? Use your favorite OS. Since you SSH into this, you'll know what SSH, you get to be on your favorite operating system, okay? I personally hated having Ubuntu VMware on my Mac OS because OS is way more mature than the freebie and bad Ubuntu. Plus, VMwares are not native, so they slow your computer down and are clunky, okay? Once you learn how to use Vagrant, you'll be able to follow every tutorial and learn any new technology without any problems. No environment problem just because you have Windows, or that your Ruby virtual environment is broken, or that your paths are all screwed up. I remember way back when I couldn't get IPython to work, or I couldn't install NPM because of some random stuff being broken in my computer. I remember Pygame took me 2 years to install. I remember trying to install NumPy took forever, right? It's painful. Okay? Everyone in the world will be able to use your code if you learn Vagrant. Your hireability will skyrocket, plus you'll beef up your resume, you'll save years of your time, and you'll be able to stick with your favorite editor. And if you're not sold yet, you're just a wannabe developer and you should quit. With that said, this guide takes you through how to install Vagrant. So just go through this, guys. It'll help you a lot. Okay? And it's a really good guide. I built it with a lot of love. Okay, application, been for highly recommend switching. Been using for over 10 years. What has he been using for over 10 years? Highly recommend switching. I don't know what Philip means. I'll be streaming on Twitch every day. The Fool says, awesome, The Fool. Linux. Oh, he's been using Linux for 10 years. Yeah, Philip, that's awesome.
Yeah. The great thing about Linux is if you're like on a super budget, look into a Raspberry Pi just running like an Ubuntu, or even like probably Ubuntu is probably best. You can get that for like super cheap.
What are they saying would be interesting?
Yes, that would be interesting.
What did we say? Damn, I hate this YouTube lag. What were we talking about, Frankie?
Maybe playing games and answering questions.
Playing games and maybe answering questions. That could be it. Somebody said
game development tutorials.
That's cool too. I use CentOS. Do you recommend using it? Basically, I have integrated Docker. Is there a way where we can show these messages on the screen, like with the click of a button?
Drag it over there.
Like that would be cool.
Just drag the window over to the, or screenshot it.
Oh no.
Second guess.
Actually, you're right. That's probably the easiest way. I was thinking of like a smarter way to do it.
Alright, so we got the live chat here.
I wonder how we can...
There's one from Facebook Live too, but most of them are YouTube.
Okay, I'm gonna try to... How do I...
About the interesting thing, I think they were talking about like having the team over and like...
that too.
Yeah.
Hey, whoever said that, who was it?
It was
Malcolm Fewell. Can you specify what would be interesting? That would solve all our problems. Thanks.
Okay, I'm gonna make the scale really huge. Hopefully that'll help.
Boom. Nice, dude.
That is helping, right?
Awesome.
Okay, cool. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Create a separate YouTube channel flooded with tutorial channels and tons of books. I mean, I'll do it on this channel.
Yeah.
Jose says, don't burn your stuff out. Cool. Rap Python dictionaries.
Racist bitch.
Damn, where are we?
I'll at the bottom.
Vamshi says, I use CentOS. Do you recommend using it? Basically, I have integrated Docker environment to my PyCharm ID. Yeah.
Docker is good too. Vagrant.
If you're
Docker's
using,
pretty good.
yeah, Docker is really, really good. If you're using CentOS and you understand how to use it, then cool. Just keep using it. And if you have it integrated to your PyCharm, awesome. I don't even know how you figured that out, but that's great. I have a Java course coming up next semester. Excited to learn about it. Would Python syntax be similar to Java? It's not really similar, but if you understand concepts of programming in one, then you understand them in another.
Yeah, the syntax is completely different actually.
Right. The syntax is very different, but like
there's different words.
If and else statements exist,
yeah,
while loops are the same. For loops, the idea is the same.
For loops.
Right. So like most of the ideas are the same. The syntax is different. I like Python because it lets you be more productive as a developer. And you can run things and test things faster, and then you can go and actually put your code in Java. When I was going through a Java class, I actually learned Python first, and I would test everything out in Python, and then I would quickly put it in Java. Just because every time I had to run my code, I had to compile it in Java, whereas in Python, I could actually just run it in my interactive environment, you know?
Yeah.
Which is insane. Why doesn't Java have just an interactive environment to be able to just run your code? That's ridiculous to me. And what I'm talking about, guys, is like, you know, I can just do this.
Yeah, it was a very like.
And I can just like run code in here.
What other programming languages have this? I can't remember. I know there's a few that have like these virtual environments like this.
Right. I got a notification for your live. Hello, my man. Do also review front-end stuff, back-end stuff, and all the other crazy things when you do a review session. Okay, cool. Thanks a lot, man. What's your favorite national soccer team? Bruno is always screaming in all caps.
I think his cap locks.
But I love Bruno because he's also in our course, The Profitable Programmer. So we love you for that, Bruno. Thank you. Supporting us in these hard times, my man. I love you. What's your favorite national soccer team from South America besides Argentina? Oh, that's funny because I'm wearing an Argentina shirt. I mean, Brazil is pretty cool, you know? But I'm going to have to go with...
Marco.
I'm going to have to go with... yeah, Brazil is pretty dope. Yo, Frankie. South America. Mexico is... No, what is that?
Central America.
North America.
It's North America?
Actually, they make a huge big deal out of that.
Really?
Yeah. No, it's Central America. It's not North America.
No, Central is like Guatemala.
He would know. He's from Mexico.
Yeah. So like
well, he's from America. He's not from Mexico.
U.S. and Mexico.
He's from the fake Mexico.
The
Calexico.
Mexico.
All right, so Brazil for me. Daniel says, hi man, you are the best. No, Daniel, you are the best. And thank you for watching this live stream because you guys are literally helping this channel survive. The longer the watch minutes, the more we can survive. So like, if you want to help us out, just leave this running. Just leave this running. Go do your, if you have to leave, you got to meet your girlfriend, you got to go on a date, you got to go and relax. Just leave this running and go do other stuff.
Yeah, just leave it on.
Watch this with your girlfriend, watch this with your parents, put us on a TV. You know, we'll answer your parents' questions. It'll be fun. Gary Vee recently made a video on IG about the YouTube algorithm. Are you serious? Or is he making it up?
Maybe.
Or has Gary Vee posted too many videos already and it's gone?
That was so last hour.
I don't see anything.
But he cared.
When he says recently, does it mean like few days ago? Because Gary Vee few days ago is like, you'll never find it.
Recently made a video on IG.
Use the audio content, film it for video content, leverage your guest's audience. Oh shit. I think podcasts are a triple arbitrage when you're creating content. Here's why. You have an audio form of content people listen to. You can film the podcast and have video content distribute. Your guest is another arbitrage. They could promote the content on their own channels and bring you awareness. A potential is creating written content. Oh man, this is too much. It's too much. I can't find it, Victor.
Moving on.
Stuck at learning JavaScript, what to do? Don't worry, we will make a crash course soon and we will fucking destroy everybody else out of the water. I mean, way out of the water.
That way.
Your support team is not replying to me related to the course. Please please be just a little bit patient because we have a lot of students who just joined a lot of our courses. For example, we just did 2 product launches, one for Python OOP, another one for John Sonmez's audience. So we have a bunch of new students enrolling in our programs. So GovJob Academy, leave a message to our support team and be just a little bit patient. And you can reach out to me at CleverQazi, CleverQazi on Instagram. Okay, CleverQazi, and I will personally respond to you, okay? If you DM me, I respond to almost every single person that leaves something thoughtful, so I will respond to you. Java is a compiled language, exactly. To what extent Java should be learned? Abhishek says, to what extent Java should be learned to be able to work on Android Studio? To a decent extent, right? I mean, it's in Java. Yeah, so there's like, learn the basics of Java and be able to build some basic stuff with Java. Thanks. Wow. Travis, thank you for actually answering or responding to Denico. That's awesome. I appreciate that. Yep, a UI UX review on your website, maybe. Yeah, I can do a UI UX review. So if you guys send me your applications, I will make a video on them in the live streams and actually do a review.
Yeah.
We can do a review.
You can.
What is shebang in Python? I don't know.
I've heard of that. I've heard of it.
This is more informative, so I don't miss any episode of this channel. Okay, you got it. Chris says, I'm just here to support the YouTube algo hack. Crush it, Rafikazi. Chris Russo, I saw your comment in our last live stream. You said you're a marketer and you would be able to help us. Dude, that would be phenomenal. DM me please on IG and I will respond to you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Philip says, this is it. What programs you have that I can enroll in? Phillips, Denico, we have Profitable Programmer, which is our program that, who was talking earlier? Bruno, right? That Bruno is in, and I think he's really enjoying it. We just have to update our module 4, but Profitable Programmer is our course that's basically like a 16-week boot camp to full stack development, okay? But at a fraction of a price of a boot camp. Like Thinkful is $500 a month. I've been in Thinkful, it's a great program. You have a lot of other programs that are like, range between $5,000 to $15,000. Profitable Programmer is between $400 to $500, okay? So if you're interested, let me know or message me on Instagram at CleverQazi and I'll reply to you. We're gonna be launching that course actually soon. Chris says, yep, that was me, I'll message you. Awesome, Chris. Just thought you maybe could do how to do progressive web apps with Python Django content. I don't know what progressive web apps are, but sure. I haven't, I don't know if I've made any progressive apps. Oh, sorry. I was supposed to be showing all of this. So I just responded to Denico. He said, what programs you have? So I responded to that. Thank you, Travis. Chris says, yep, that was me. What is boot camp? Coding stuff, you know? Promote says, I'm a big fan, and he goes, I have enrolled to your Python program. Awesome, my man, love it. This guy.
What's the best boot camp you guys have joined? Looking for recommendations. Who would ask that
Yeah,
question?
fuck that question. I'm not answering that question.
Francisco Alarcon.
Yeah, who's that guy?
Francisco Alarcon.
Yeah, who's that guy? We're not answering that question for that guy. Let's just skip over that
Super
question.
Asian,
Let's just
yeah.
skip over that question,
Yeah,
dude.
skip over that guy.
Yeah, we're gonna skip over that.
Just leave him out.
It's the Black Cyber Network. No. So my Profitable Programmer course is not 2K. It's much cheaper than that. The 2K thing that I was mentioning was we are doing in-person one-on-one or like group boot camps with people. So you can come in and we'll do 3 days in person with you, or 3 to 5 days in LA, in Hollywood. And for that, it would be around 2K. We're still working that out, but once we have people coming in, I know it'll go more than that. But for now, that's where we'll keep it. Almost like a boot camp, like a coding boot camp with Kazi and my team. How can we learn basic interprogramming? My OOP course is pretty good for that. That goes a lot over OOP programming, electrons. So you can message me at, my Instagram is at cleverkazi. So you can message there.
Did that work?
Apparently.
You have to choose them, I think. Select.
Whoa, it just went to all platforms.
Let's see if it worked.
It's crazy. Should be there probably. Damn.
Oh.
I got 3 messages from your channel. It's working. What does that mean it's working? Oh, the multiple chat or something? Speaking of ways, Dr. Quinvention Energy says, hello, speaking of ways of how to win against the algorithm, are we? Yes, we are. Yeah, we're trying to get past the algorithm and get ahead of it and beat it. And so we're going to be creating a lot of content that's going to be like clickbaity type of titles and images, except it's going to be like really good content. We want to make sure our click-through rates are really high. We want to have high watch minutes. So what we're going to do is, like, instead of creating a series of videos, we're going to just create one video that's like a full Python course, like 3 or 4 hours long. A lot of smart channels are finding out about this, and that's what they're doing to grow their channels. Yeah, Tech Lead collab. I'd love to collab with Tech Lead. If any of you guys want to message him on my behalf, that would be so amazing. But yeah, we'll reach out to Tech Lead at some point too. Should I learn app development and suggest me? Okay, yeah, app development is cool. I got peeps moving out there when I'll be ready. Thanks for that. Cool, that'd be awesome, man. Yeah, Black Cyber Network. Let me know if you're ever interested in that. Roll says just got in. What's up, Roll? What's up, my man? Why are you skipping my questions? I asked for your GitHub repo for some inspiration. Can you? Come on, Kazi. Man, why are we skipping his questions, man? Do we have?
Oh my God, man.
This must be a part of a bigger conspiracy than we know. Why? Why are we leaving Satish out? Could it be just an attack against Satish? I don't know, man. I think it's possible. Yeah, carry over the one. Oh yeah. Wait, hold on. Keep going.
Apologize to my ex.
Hold on. No, this is too like. That's funny. Okay, let's go back to it. All right, so my GitHub is Clever Programmer. Type that in and you shall find it, my friend.
Yes.
And some inspiration, go out there and kick some ass and quit being a little fucking bitch, Satish. Let's go, baby.
Yeah.
Code. Why can't you code for 10 hours a day? Just code for 10 hours a day, okay? Code for 10 hours a day. I'm actually not kidding. I got really good in a very, very short period of time at coding because I actually coded for 15 to 18 hours a day for 3 to 6 months, and then I got the same results that most developers get in about 4 to 5 years. That's how I was landing clients for $50 to $100 an hour, and that's how I was actually making $104,000 a year while I was actually going to community college as a 21-year-old. So that's what I would say for motivation. Just Can you hit this at the right time? Can you go back? There we go. Dude, that's great teamwork, bro. Ooh. Wow.
This is
What?
overly.
Oh, this is on my left. All right, next one.
It's whack.
Okay. Satish got us worked up.
Oh, Satish.
Satish knows how to push our buttons. Progressive web apps work both on desktop and also exactly like native apps on mobile with local storage push notifications. Some say in the future they may kill native mobile app development. For sure. And for mobile app development, I believe Flutter is also going to be super powerful, right? Flutter is going to be pretty awesome.
Yeah, really. But I mean,
Oh, if I'm not showing the messages, please let me know.
ding.
So we got Flutter.
Oh, we just changed it. I mean, there's a delay, but it'll come back.
Change what?
Well, it's not on.
Yeah, it'll be there.
We got it because we got the live thing.
So Flutter is going to be actually huge for app development. So everybody, this is, if there's a trend as a developer to follow, this is one of the hottest trends to follow and be on top of. So if you do iOS and you're trying to look into Android development specifically, don't do that. Use Flutter. Google released it. Google is pushing it forward like crazy. And the reason is because for Flutter, you don't need to know Java to create Android apps, and you don't need to know iOS to create the iOS app, or sorry, Swift to create the iOS apps. You can just learn Flutter and it natively builds it for both at the same time.
One language.
One language.
One framework.
So this is
Rule them all.
really huge, fast development, okay? Maybe we'll make a course on this too. Expressive, beautiful UIs, okay? Native performance. So really, Alibaba's using it, Google Ads, and so, you know, I mean, Google rolled it out, so it makes sense that they're using it. Alibaba's app has 50 million plus downloads. Reflectly. Whoa, a beautiful journal and mindfulness app driven by artificial intelligence? I'm actually curious what Reflectly is now.
From React Native to Flutter.
What's it called?
Reflectly.
Of course.
What is it, dude?
Mindfulness.
Oh yeah, he's checking it out because of that. He uses machine learning for journals? Okay, I don't know about it. I'm gonna stop wasting my time with Reflectly. What is it called? Reflectly?
Yeah, Reflectly. Reflect.
What's Aaron's position in the team? Aaron is our
I'm
product
on the right
developer.
side, over here.
He's a. Who are you? Why the fuck are you here?
Am I?
Frankie, throw his ass out.
I actually just live in his closet. Like, I needed a place to crash one day, so I'm just around. You know, I don't really add anything to the team. I'm just here 7 days a week, eating his food, invading his live stream.
Drinking my coffee.
Exactly.
Invading the live streams.
Shot cup.
Eating my never bringing my trail mix. No, you actually did.
I'm just another guy that creates content for the channel. I'm just another content creator. I provide a different flavor and style that Kazi does, and I create some product. I have a product out.
Oh yeah. Oh, you created a product. I
created a
totally
product.
forgot.
AWP. Yeah, that was actually me, not Kazi.
So does it matter if you create a product?
Does it matter if I create a product?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Does it matter?
Does it help the world?
Does it help? Yes, it helps the world. Of course, it helps the world.
Wow, finally Aaron being confident. I was waiting for some weird self-deprecation joke.
Oh shit.
So Victor, Aaron is actually.
People were landing clients.
So Aaron sucks at explaining who he is. I'll do it for him. Aaron is an incredible badass. He's a product developer and he kicks ass on our team, okay? He is not only good at coding and development, he also is done with his master's at, Georgia Tech. And, okay, he's not only a developer, he can create content, which is incredible. And he's built a brilliant product that over 100 students plus enrolled in called Automate with Python. So he's pretty epic. But he's just very self-deprecating, and he can never get those words out of his mouth. It probably is hurting him from the inside right now.
I've never met the guy. Who are we talking about?
He probably has to say something shitty to just feel okay right now.
You're nothing, just like your mom said.
Jesus. Your titles are, man, I wish we had Aaron Tight. Now I miss not having Aaron Tight. Okay, your titles are very good. Thank you. Great, I'll be tuned in for the Python course. Awesome, we'll make something. Make sure you bring coffee. Respect the tech lead. Man, okay, I'll bring something. Why are these guys speaking in all caps so aggressively? And also, I don't have a U in my name. What's up with Kuzi? What's up, Kuzi? What about like Yugumi? What's up, Ibuprofen? That's how Frankie says ibuprofen. He says ibuprofen. Ibuprofen. How do you say it, Frankie?
Ibuprofen burrito.
Ibuprofen.
Ibuprofen?
Ibuprofen.
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 Okay, so what was the question? Oh,
Well, somebody dropped a GitHub link. That's cool.
Yeah, PyCharm. It's awesome.
Oh,
PyCharm is awesome. Yeah. Oh, we did. Okay. Ooh, that is a good way to work around. Instead of negatively misleading the viewers, you're positively misleading them to content that should be beneficial to them. Clever.
Exactly.
Yep.
Tell them what they want. Give them what they need.
Positive manipulation. So I don't know if you guys know, but do you know what's the difference between a leader and
A manipulator?
a manipulator?
Only one thing.
Or what's the common thing between them? Right? What is it?
They influence people. They change people's behaviors.
That's it. They both manipulate. One does it for the benefit of him or herself. The other does it. Yeah, the leader does it for the benefit of the other person.
Leader.
That's it.
Yep.
That's the only difference. Manipulation is the same thing as leading. It's just one is done for benefits of both. So that's why there are people who are scam artists, and then there's people who run businesses. Both can be really, really profitable. What is a blessed platform? If I ever don't have that, please just remember. Just look at it actively. If I ever don't have that screen, put it up, because then they can't read the comments. Best platform to get app development courses? I don't know, actually. Roll says, enrolled in your Python OOP course. Excited to learn. Yeah! I mean, way. You're going to go way up there.
Go way.
That's awesome, Roll. I love it, my man. Denico says, nice job. Thank you. What are your thoughts on... Hold on.
Thoughts on blockchain?
What are your thoughts on blockchain? Blockchain! That's how I read all the full caps. What are your thoughts on blockchain? Blockchain. Tell me now. So, yeah, it's good. You know? Blockchain. No! Good. I don't have many thoughts. I think everybody's a liar who says they actually understand it. Here's simple terms. There are no simple terms for it.
Nope.
All it is, if you put shit up, nobody can take it down. That's simple things I understand like that.
It's permanently safe.
Nobody can fuck with you if you put stuff there. Yeah. And then Bitcoin works off of blockchain technology, so it's like traceable, it's supposed to be secure, it's supposed to be foolproof, but like, who am I kidding, okay? If anybody actually understood it, they would be creating their own cryptocurrencies from scratch.
People are.
Very few though, very few. And even the ones who are don't have to understand how it works, they're just creating it. Like, none of us actually know at a very deep level how electricity truly works, like how deep Newton knows it. But guess what, we don't have to, right? This is how I think about like blockchain. Like, I think if you get really deep, nobody really knows except for like Satoshi Nakamoto, you know? But like everybody else is just this, like, you'll be, is Earth flat? Right?
Maybe.
So you know the answer is like You know that the Earth is revolving around the sun, right? But you don't fucking know that. You just heard it. You just heard it.
I'm
you have
99%
no idea.
sure, but I have no 100% proof.
But you're even 99% sure because of just what you've been hearing from people, what you've been hearing from your teacher.
Yeah, we're flat earthers, guys.
You haven't figured it out from scratch, right? You don't actually have the tools to figure it out. Most people don't. I don't. I believe that it's true.
Can you code
because
binary?
people say it. Exactly. That's the problem,
But
right?
you can still create apps.
Right.
Kick-ass apps.
Yeah. So those are my thoughts on blockchain.
Kick-ass ass.
Is it necessary to learn Java in 2019? I don't know. If you need to do Java jobs, you probably got to learn Java. If you don't want to do jobs with Java, you probably don't have to learn it, okay?
Yeah.
Vegeta says, you'll be fine, bruh. 371,000 subs. I believe in you. Thank you so much. I believe in you too. Never heard of Flutter. Is it anything like Xamarin? I've heard of Xamarin, I think.
99. Victor Garcia. How do I stop being a little bitch and just crush it?
What do you mean 199?
They sent you $1.99. $1.99.
Whoa! Somebody sent $1.99?
On Twitch or
Whoa!
Facebook, YouTube?
Dude, right there.
Oh shit! How do I stop being a little bitch and just crush it? I sent you $2. Travis Garnett.
Was he the one whose question I answered earlier? Or no, no. Okay, that was somebody else. Okay, I have a solution for you.
Oh no, it was.
No, it was some Indian guy, I think.
Victor asked about it.
Oh, Victor asked about Aaron.
Well, you trying to show something?
Here, I have somewhat of a solution for you. Hold on. What are you doing? Oh, yeah, go for it.
Little bitch! Little bitch.pie.
Did that help, Victor? Yeah. And if that didn't help, we got something else for you.
Coding is not hard. You just have to stop being a little bitch. Put in 5 hours a day, put in 10 hours.
Well, why can't you? You can do it, you get the
results others get in 5 years in only 3 months.
That is funny. There you go. That's your answer. Hopefully that answers it. Learn Python, bro. Gonna take off soon as the #1 language. Oh, hell yeah. Like, it's already crushing JavaScript in interest.
Yeah.
Also, Stack Overflow. Now the #1 most asked questions are around Python.
And the
#1.
Most used language at my school is Python.
Yep. When will you be releasing your OOP course and on what price? We just released OOP course, so the enrollment is closed, but we will be releasing Profitable Programmer soon. And once we release Profitable Programmer course, we will be releasing it until 2020. It's the Illuminati. They're censoring your channel. It's those reptilian, alien, demonic hybrids. Jesus Christ. Probably.
Wow, nice.
He says, wow, nice. Wow, leader inspires.
Wow, we dance right now.
Okay, we'll dance. Oh my God. You're controlling us, guys. We'll do anything for views. See how low we've gotten?
See, you're a leader or a manipulator.
Yeah, you're a
manipulator.
Yeah.
Doing the chicken dance.
Is it benefiting us by dancing?
It's healthy, right?
It's healthy, right?
It's humiliating.
You're a leader.
It's humiliating, but dancing. I mean, but fun. But healthy fun.
Imagine somebody just jumping in the live now. Don't explain anything. Don't hit my mic. It'll blow somebody's ear off.
Oh, shit. Oops.
Can you go back to having the masterclass? Well, we had the masterclass. It's kind of over. Offering the class. Maybe I'm confusing something, Joseph. Okay, PyCharm or a VS Code? PyCharm. PyCharm is my favorite. VS
I'm
Code.
gonna have to agree with him on that one.
Yeah, VS Code is cute. Aaron, what are you specializing in your master's program, if anything at all?
If anything, my specialization is interactive intelligence, which is kind of a weird term. I'm just required to take a few a weird collection of classes, but pretty much it's just a bunch of AI and a little bit of web development, some high performance computing, and a little bit of computer architecture. That's why it's like a mash of everything, and how people interact with computers. It's kind of like a mishmash. I mean,
Whoa, what's that?
what?
What? Nothing.
But yeah,
Yeah,
mainly AI. Yeah.
Oh man.
Why am I? Why I don't get it. I'll get it.
You'll get it when you watch the stream. Aaron's new haircut is not. Wait, hold on. Sorry, I put the emphasis
Not
incorrectly.
cool, but it suits him.
Aaron's new haircut is not cool,
Hold on.
but it suits him pretty much.
Wait, what the? Is that a bird?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Python Loki
You
taking
wanna get your
over.
ass here? We can duke it out. Hossein.
Yeah,
What's his name?
Python is taking over. I just came.
Oh.
Squeaker says. I think he means like he just got here on this live stream.
Of course.
Yeah, what else could he possibly mean by Is it good to learn Django or Blast?
If you don't know what that means, kids, go ask your parents.
Just now started watching Masterclass Part 2. Awesome. Masterclass is awesome. Go enjoy it. I meant the program you said just closed, new to coding. Would hate to miss out for finding out about you now. Yeah, Joseph Spencer, if you join our email list by going to cleverprogrammer.com and signing up for anything free, you will... Are we hurting your ear? If you join the...
What is he laughing? What is he laughing?
That's okay. If you sign up for anything that's free on Clever Programmer, we'll have your email list and you'll find out about it. By the way, Kazi bro, what's up, bro?
It's funny because messages retracted here, but you can still see it on our chat. So he retracted it, but it says, by the way, Kazi bro.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Hossein. You're hating on my hair, so
It
your
can't.
retracted comment is no longer retracted.
You can run, but you can't get retracted.
Yeah, this is the real blockchain, yo.
This is blockchain. This is how blockchain works. We'll have Python news for you guys too coming up in the next live stream. That's gonna be pretty freaking awesome. I'll even do some stuff on like the. I'm thinking to even do some like stuff on the whiteboard for you guys at some point.
What we have here is some cloudy weather here.
Hold on, talk to me. Cloudy. We got
Yeah,
some
cloudy weather here.
weather.
Yeah, this is looks like a
Cloudy.
cloud.
Cloudy weather.
Of course. See here.
What else we
Dude, we don't
got?
have enough cleavage for this. Come on.
Jesus.
We have some cloudy weather here.
What other content?
Yeah, and we have a little
But-
bit more cloudy weather here. And
Python.
then some more cloudy over here.
AI and machine learning. Those are some things we have to talk about at some point.
Oh, definitely.
That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be part of our news.
Shall we talk about the distinction between AI and machine learning?
Shall? We shall.
Shall we?
David says, is it better to get good with code, HTML, CSS, JavaScript before going bananas with Python? Is it better to get good with HTML, CSS, JavaScript before bananas? I just want to get an entry-level web dev job. So to get an entry-level web dev job, yeah, it makes a lot of sense to go HTML, CSS, JavaScript. That's totally fine. It's not going to hurt you at all. It just depends what you want to be working in and what you like, where you're at, right? If you're a complete beginner, I like to say go Python, learn Python. If you are past being a beginner and you already have some experience with, say, like JavaScript or something, then just keep going and like go for the job and start applying to places. And also, always don't be afraid to go on Upwork.com, guys. Like, go to fucking Upwork.com, okay? Watch how easy this is, right? This is how you should look for jobs. Click jobs. Click Python. This is like freelancing jobs. Make sure you type in correctly, unlike me. Python. Okay. And then you can like look for what jobs are out there. Somebody's looking for a Django developer.
Oh God.
Okay. Look for something that's like easy, right? NumPy expert. Maybe you're not a NumPy expert. Maybe you can't do that. But Python code integration from 2 scripts. That looks easy. Apply for this. Django software update, apply for this. If you want to do something with web development, type that in and see what kind of like web development or web developer jobs are out there. So
WordPress developer to rebuild and launch a series of pages. Okay.
this is easy. Like
minutes ago.
go apply for this right now and you can land it.
WordPress.
This is easy. But the pro tip that I give here to everybody is send a 1 minute personalized video if you can, or a personalized message. Always personalized, okay? Developer needed for converting web designs to Squarespace and blah, blah, blah. Yep, so see, this stuff is not that hard. Let's see if there's any JavaScript stuff, which I'm sure there is. Xamarin developer needed for long-term projects. Oh yeah, I had to look up what Xamarin was. JavaScript price ticker widget, right?
Xamarin is for hybrid apps.
So you could do that. What's the difference between Flutter and Xamarin then?
Flutter is native technology for apps, and Xamarin, I believe, is hybrid apps. It's like hybrid.
Okay, so let's see. Flutter versus the shortcomings of native mobile app development. Traditional mobile app development is slow and more expensive since businesses have to develop a separate app for each platform. So Xamarin is arguably one of the leading open source cross-platform technologies. Flutter in comparison, that's what I care about. Okay. Okay, so a lot of people are using Xamarin. It's more popular as of now. Microsoft has 1.4 million Xamarin engineers?
Yeah, Xamarin is very important.
Wait, what? Hold on. They have, how many employees does Microsoft have?
Google it. What?
That just blew my fucking mind. How many?
130,000, only 130,000 people.
So how can you have...
Probably just in the world.
I think they might have like 100.
It says
1.4 million.
Microsoft claims to have 1.4 million Xamarin engineers.
Maybe users.
Oh, users, people who are using it, not people who work for them, right? Oh my god, that would be scary.
I don't think anybody has that many people working for them.
Flutter community isn't large enough yet. Some engineers recognize Flutter as a budding alternative. So making tutorials on Flutter could be pretty cool too. Below we'll take a look at the characteristics and major features of the two frameworks, though the insights in this aren't fully conclusive. Okay, so Flutter kind of uses one language. Portability, iOS and Android. Oh shit, Xamarin uses everything. Man, that's a good point. I don't know why somebody would use Flutter versus Xamarin. I'm literally trying to figure it out. Oh yeah, because you can run away from C#. That's one fucking good reason. Dart is a much simpler programming language. Paint your life. Paint your UI to life with Dart VM's instant hot reload. Maybe we should make some stuff on this, bro. This would be fun.
Let's do it.
Like we learn. Maybe we'll learn Flutter live, and then we'll make.
Oh yeah. Let's look at this. So class segment, int length equals 4, toString. Okay, it's looking very Java-ish to be honest. Well, ish, not really.
Not Java-ish. It kind of looks Ruby-ish to me a little, and Java.
I don't know much Ruby. Class segment, Kotlin, Swift.
Okay, so we're gonna look into Flutter at some point. Maybe an app that uses Django REST framework for the API, and then uses Flutter for the mobile app development. And I think it could be cool to have an app right here that people can see, and then some Python. I think that'd be a fun tutorial. But yeah, this is what I would do to look up, like, you know, this type of stuff with JavaScript and everything. But yeah, this is honestly, I think Flutter, because it's just maybe a little bit easier. That's the only thing I can kind of point to as of now. Let's see what else they say. So Flutter has a framework called, so here's what I get out of it, right? Flutter has a framework called Skia, whereas Xamarin has Mono. And how I think of it is like Python has Flask, and then Python has Flask and Django has more batteries included. So I think Flutter with Skia, it's saying that the framework has, Dart framework, which has most of the components inbuilt, so it's bigger in size and often does not require. So Dart, okay, is a little bit bigger than, I guess, what Xamarin is using. So that means that you have more batteries included. You can create stuff without actually having to bridge everything and creating it from scratch mostly, which I usually like. This is why I like Django, because I can build apps a lot faster. My mic is about to die, so just be very aware of that. And be very aware of that too. Frankie, if you can just tell me once it's done.
How's that one down there?
Okay, let's see if we're getting questions from people. Flutter is nice. How's it going? Yeah, how's it going? Oh shit, I was on there today for chatbot jobs. Awesome, Chantel, that's great. Leaving the computer, Urban Surfer says, leaving the computer running, off to work. One day, maybe soon, I can enjoy my job like you and your team. Much appreciation to you and your team. Aloha. Aloha, Urban Surfer, and thank you for that. Oh my goodness, that helps us get more watch time. And if we get more watch time, we can survive. Ruben says, thank you. I really need to video. You are the best. Ruben, you are the best as well, my friend. Thank you so much. What type of tips would you give someone setting up your page? What page? When I say personalized, Chantel, I mean send a personal message to each person. Don't send copy-pasted template messaging. Well, we're just changing one word in there.
Yeah, make it very clear that you're adjusting exactly what they said. If they use certain terminology, right? They're like, oh, I
literally use that back at them.
I have this issue, and my name is this. Address them by name and use as many words as they did, so they know you read it, but then also give value. And video format.
And that you care, yeah.
Yes.
And exactly. The video format is better.
Max out your human skills, and that's the best way to land clients no matter what.
Yes. Because it's a human that's reading it on the other side. Okay, very important.
Not a computer.
Full-time job versus Upwork. I'm a fan of Upwork. I hate anything that ties me. That's me personally. I just hate schedules. I hate being told what to do. But I do stuff by myself. I will work 15 to 18 hours a day, no problem. I'll work 100 hours a week, no problem. I just like doing things on my own schedule, so that freedom is incredibly important to me. In 2 weeks, it's my dad's birthday. I'm gonna be going there in Chicago. If I was doing a full-time job, I couldn't do that. So that matters to me over almost everything. So that's why Upwork for me. Xamarin is kind of a pain. Okay, there you go. Just Java, Harun says. They really need to solve one problem. Make web application live, cool. That'll be fun. Make Clever Programmer mobile application. That would be really fun. I want to do that. Let's learn Flutter. That'd be fun. Let's make
learn it together.
Crash course on Flutter could be fun. Flutter is nice. Dart. Awesome. Awesome. Upwork. Yeah, Upwork is great. DigitalOcean. Yeah, Chantel, I'm glad that you dig it. It's good. DigitalOcean is a good technology to learn too. Okay guys, my girlfriend is not feeling well, so I'm actually gonna jump out and I'm gonna go see her. So I'm gonna be ending this live stream, and then we can do more live streams and get more watch time, but more importantly also answer your questions and bring value straight to your face. Okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Chantel. Thank you, Akash. Thank you, Roll. Thank you, Amir. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Harun. Thank you, Ruben. Thank you, Urban Surfer, ARSN. So thank you all of you guys for actually being here. We love your face. This is Kazi.
This is Aaron.
And as always, we'll see you in the next video.
Way too damn long.
That's just mouth words, that's just mouth words. We act like it's over, you know? Good stream, good stream.
Oh, is the stream still going?
All right, guys.